If you own a Tacoma, you're gonna load it up with gear and toys, so you should probably upgrade the brakes to handle that new weight. But how do you know which one to get? Hello, I'm Steven with Mod in Japan, and this is another episode of MIJ Tech, where we review some of the latest and greatest parts for your Toyota and Lexus. Now today we're gonna talk about one of the most popular brakes on the market, the Z36 Extreme Truck and Tow by PowerStop for the third generation Tacoma. Now, if you aren't familiar with our shop truck, this is our 2022 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off-Road 4x4, the MIJ Taco, which we partnered up with Maxxis Tire and Jeremy McGrath for this truck build that was in the Rhino Rack booth in West Hall for SEMA Show 2022. Now, one of the core philosophies of this build was to use parts that we believed would be at the end of a stage 1 build for new Tacoma owners. Now, in our research, this particular brake kit came up a lot because what it includes is very comprehensive and surprisingly very inexpensive for what you get. The problem was we couldn't find many reviews that conducted real-world testing that gave opinions. We only saw a lot of installation videos. So we decided to have a go with it. So to get started, let's talk about what's included in this kit. Now this is the PowerStop Z36 Truck and Tow Brake Upgrade Kit with powder-coated calipers for the Tacoma, which is a front-only kit since the rear has drum brakes. If you want us to do a review on the drum brake upgrade by PowerStop, please let us know in the comments below. So this kit includes their low noise and low dust Z36 carbon fiber ceramic brake pads that are designed for trucks and larger vehicles that require severe duty stopping power, and also include stainless steel shims for heat dissipation and virtually noise-free braking. The rotors that are included are bevel drilled, slotted, and zinc plated. These are vehicle specific since ours is a 6-lug 4x4. Make sure you order the correct one for your application. If you look closer at the rotors, they silver zinc coat them to protect them against rust and corrosion, and they're drilled and slotted with built vanes for maximum cooling while in operation. When you are towing, this becomes especially important because while you're towing downhill, you rely on them more. They also include powder-coated calipers that use a tough, high-heat powder coat so they can handle some serious abuse. Lastly, all the hardware is stainless steel, since you'll be thrashing them off-road. When comparing the OEM versus the PowerStop calipers, they are essentially the same size. We measured the caliper piston and the rotor size, and they are the same in terms of size. But if you put them side by side, let me be clear, just because they're the same size doesn't mean they come in the same quality and performance. We've been daily driving on these brakes for a little over 6 months, and they have been seriously consistent. Our last shop car was a Toyota Supra A90, and having a smaller sports car like that gets you used to a very twitchy and sensitive brake system. Getting into the stock Tacoma, you need to put your foot into it to get the truck to stop and stay stopped. Using the OEM brakes, I noticed that you need to put a good amount of pressure and keep it on there. Otherwise, the Tacoma slowly creeps forward. Sometimes I didn't even notice it. It just wanted to keep chugging along even if you don't want it to. Once I put on the PowerStop kit, I stopped experiencing that creep. It just became a thing of the past, and it was more planted. What you end up getting is a brake system that is virtually noise-free, that has more stopping power and resilience than OEM, and is at or less dust than OEM. It's hard to tell since we are always running around in the dirt if there's more or less dust, but it seems to be less. At this price point, you could go either way for your OEM brakes to either go out before upgrading, or honestly, if you're gonna tow or carry heavy gear, I would upgrade it now, since it's extremely affordable and safety is one area that you really shouldn't be worried about saving money. They also have a drum brake upgrade kit, which I think next time we should install and test out to see how they perform. Now in terms of installation, it's a simple remove, replace, and bleed, which you can do with normal hand tools. These brakes were installed by our friend Bruce from Wheeler's Motorsport, and we'll be doing a series on installation advice from him real soon. If you want these brakes, I will link all the information you need in the description below. If you want to support us in the videos like this, buy a kit from us. If you find a better deal from some other trustworthy distributor somewhere else, buy it there. We can't blame anyone for getting a good deal. You can also help us by subscribing and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss a video, and throwing a like on this video. If you end up getting this brake kit, tell us how you like it in the comments below. You can also find us on social media, and I'll link those below as well. As always, we appreciate your support. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.